Uh-oh. Hello, people. Welcome aboard. Well, first of all, I don't have the hat on, so I don't know if that's even proper that I saluted like that. But I was just down there getting something. Oh, oh yeah. Let's dim this light a little bit, folks. That's better. So, happy Monday. It's Mudflaps Marissa Monday. I don't have too much I want to talk about concerning Mudflaps Marissa. She's going through it right now, folks. She's losing subs at an alarming rate. Like, she's losing subs, and that's a good thing, I guess. She says it doesn't bother her. She doesn't care, but she repeatedly, I believe on like every recent stream, has brought it up and said that she doesn't care, while also asking you to click like, comment, subscribe. Just like Toots and Cuck. They're looking for engagement. Like actively, Toots and Cuck actively looking for engagement. Like, comment, subscribe. The Cuck went on a few days ago or last week how he's liking his own videos. He told everybody that. And I guess that's all right, if it helps with the algorithm, people. Maybe come up with some interesting content, and then maybe the algorithm, the big red button, will push your stuff out, you know? This is a guy who says that he's not on social media while making numerous short videos on social media, being YouTube, and much of his long-form content is very social media-like, you know, but especially his shorts. You know, I've gone over it before. We have his lunch, his naps, pictures of the boardwalk. Not just one or two pictures of the boardwalk, or the ocean, or the beach, but numerous. His trip to the supermarket, the things that are on the shelves there. I have a headache, people. I don't feel well. It's like all very social media type stuff, like Facebooky, Instagrammy, whatever kind of stuff. But he's not on social media. He said tonight that he's not on Facebook anymore. He has a Facebook, but he's not on it. And he told a story about how he became friends with his first girlfriend. Give me a minute. How he had, you know, like hooked up with her in like a chatty kind of way, like anybody else, you know, probably pleasantries and hello and who knows, but with his first girlfriend. But he's not on social media anymore. That account, folks, is still there. His personal account with his real name, still there. Another account with, you know, like his channel name or whatever, still there. I don't know if it's all because he's on Instagram and it's owned by Meta and owns Instagram and Facebook. I don't know. But it's very easy to delete your social media accounts if you want to. Says you can't. Excuse me. God. That's the good cough, people. You know about the good cough. If you want to delete your social media, it's very easy. Do I really need to make another video about it? Maybe I will, just for that clown. But recently, in the past month or so, I've made a video how to delete your Facebook. It's very easy. You can disable it, very easy, and you can delete it very easily. With deleting it, it's the same as kind of disabling it, but with deleting it, you can't log on for 30 days. Like, you sign into your Facebook, you go through the thing, it's very simple to delete it. You re-enter your password, and it'll log you out. Do not log back in for 30 days. After 30 days, that account is deleted, and that's it. It's no more. I don't know if you can go start another Facebook after that with the same phone number or email or not. Probably not. I don't know, but that's how you do it. You delete your Facebook. It's very easy. The whole thing takes less than 1 minute. And you can do it from a mobile or a laptop. And then just stay off it for 30 days. Don't look at anything. Don't sign in. And your account is deleted. I don't find it believable that the smartest guy in the room does not know how to delete his Facebook account, where he said that he spent hours before trying to delete it. Who the hell has hours to try to delete a social media account? I mean, if you have hours for that, then just don't use it. You know, just don't even try. Like, if it's taking you hours to delete Facebook, I mean, could you imagine how long it takes this guy to write an email? You know, or anything else on a computer? Like, I am not internet, like, what do you call that, tech savvy, any of that at all. Like, I know how to make little memes and things like that, and use this little editor program, but I don't know how to do any of that shit. I don't even have a Facebook, and I know how to delete a Facebook. I mean, I've deleted Facebook or disabled them before, you know, and I mean, I'll make another video. Maybe I'll try to set, it won't even let me set up a Facebook, people, because of my IP address, and I'm zucked, I'm banned permanently. But for hate speech, which I think the hate speech constituted just posting statistics, not even any other kind of overtly hateful thing or anything. But fuck Facebook. Remember, he stuck up for Facebook and said that Mark Zuckerberg is not the evil, the enemy of America. He said China is. Should I put that video back up? Talking about TikTok. And I happen to agree with him about the whole TikTok thing. Well, let's talk about his video tonight. Apparently his first girlfriend, he says, she was not fat, but she was a big girl. You know, that's the nice way of saying fat, whatever, who cares? Like, and he's going on this whole thing about, I have some things to say about women's bodies. And just like I thought, you know, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I gave you at least 15 minutes, cuck. If I can, I'll go back and watch the rest, give you the other half a penny. But I think he's talking about body shaming, and, you know, that how you value people, and like, just because somebody's heavy, it does not mean that they're unattractive. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person or ugly or anything like that. Like, why are you explaining the obvious? But okay, explain the obvious. Goes on to say how social media is bad while he's on it, and that how women compare themselves to these unrealistic things. He was talking about some news anchors and all that stuff. I completely agree with him, completely. But it's obvious, you know, like, with this internet thing and all that, it's probably the same as it was many years ago when it was just television or magazines and books, catalogs, things like that, where girls might compare themselves to some supermodel or a model in a magazine or on TV or something. I mean, but I don't think it affected people the way that they tell us it's affecting them now. I mean, the way to deal with that is to turn the internet off. I mean, you're not going to be able to get the young people, the kids, to turn the internet off. I mean, but turn the internet off. Especially you. You're trying to learn how to speak Spanish, aren't you? Get rid of the phone. Get rid of all the technology. Use the phone maybe to call your mother. Send text to your mother. Stuff like that. You know, maybe this FaceTime. I don't even know how to do that. You can do like a video thing with mom or your family. Go ahead, use it for that. But shut it off for all the other seedy shit. You know, shut it off. Go out in the community. Instead of just talking about making sandwiches with the men, why don't you hang out with them a little longer and talk to them? Speak Spanish with them, you know? You'll learn how to speak Spanish quickly if you immerse yourself in that environment, whether it's a workplace or a region where you live or anything like that. But he had originally said that within 6 months he wanted to do videos in Spanish. Now, if you people want to hear me do videos in Spanish, maybe I should do that. Of course, there's going to be grammatical errors, you know. I have problems with some verb tenses and things like that. I mean, years ago, coworkers had told me that, you know, I speak Spanish great for, you know, a gringo. But I sound retardado, you know, like retarded. That was years ago. And, you know, just immerse yourself in it. Like, shut the fucking internet off. But again, here, I'm now the fucking harm reduction has got me. Let's talk about Miss Piggy or Porky or the big girls or whoever he's talking about. So he was hogging, and he got his first girlfriend. And who cares that she was a big girl? Like, if you love her, you love her. I mean, that's it. Why are you on here telling people and, like, testifying? Oh, yeah, my first. Who the fuck cares? Why are you doing that? And do you really need to tell people that? How about the girl that you said was the love of your life, who you thought that, you know, she was everything? You actually said that you considered her kids yours. And you said you showed tickets and all this stuff. You were going to Australia. You strung everybody along for years with that story to not go, to say that you broke up. How did you break up if you were never together? You were never with her. It was like a virtual thing. Never in the same room with the lady. Never held hands with her, took her to dinner, or anything like that. But now you're giving advice on women, their bodies, you know, the value of, you know, a good person, somebody being a good, kind person. And that's true. I mean, it doesn't really matter how fucking big you are, if you're obese or anything. if you're a nice, good-hearted person, that sure does go a long way. I just don't know why he's talking about it. He's comparing the women down there to the women in the United States. And keep talking about the women down there. Keep talking about it. I just don't know, like, I can't wait until he retires October 19th, 2026, like he said. He gave his word on that, people. Remember that? He gave his word. Now this is just running on. I'm going to have to speed this up. I have nothing put together. I'm not going to ask you to like, comment, or subscribe. What is this now? What am I doing? Hold on a minute. Oh, jeepers. Sorry about that. I'm just running on out here. Where the fuck was I? Let me try to think where I was. Yeah, talking about women, maybe their self-esteem, this and that. Maybe I should go back and listen to it again. His brother right now is talking about a comet that's going to hit the earth. Things are getting bad, people. That's right. It was Diddy. That didn't work out. At first it was Recovery. That didn't work out. He told on himself there. Then it was Scientology people and Diddy and all this other stuff. And well, now he's on the comets, people. It's not true crime. And it's just funny how both these guys insert themselves into the American political scene. They're talking about American politics and all this, even though they fled here. They're not here. But talks about us like he's here. He's not. In fact, they both said they're never coming back. Kurt really drove that point home, only to later reverse himself and say, no, of course I'm coming back. I have kids there. Come on, please, please. This is a horrible video. I'm not making any points here. Maybe I do need to go over to the live. Oh yeah, and hear about the comet that's going to hit the Earth. Yeah, that's right. Remember, these guys are globers, folks. They'll tell you how much they know about the Bible and every other thing. But they think that we're on a spinning ball that's spinning thousands of miles an hour, hurtling through space with the sun and all the constellations. I'm sure that the constellations haven't changed as far as we can see them in, I don't know, dozens, hundreds, thousands of years. It's always the same thing. The North Star is always in the same spot. It never moves. We're not allowed to go to Antarctica. But okay, let me just stop there. They're religious. They know more than me. Well, they're afraid that something is going to hit the Earth. Listen, buddy, nothing's going to break through that firmament. Nothing. All the shit you see, just imagine it's like a big screen. All that stuff. You're watching a screen. Maybe sometime look up in the sky and you can see all the zigzags, all the exhaust coming out of the airplanes and shit. We got it here. We got it all over the Northeast. But I thought you had that maybe out where you lived at Mommy's house. I thought you had the camera up in the sky and you could see the shit crisscrossing. Those chemtrails, that's what that is. That's why you're coughing maybe. But I don't want to be putting out medical advice. I'll lose monetization. And here, check out my numbers, people. I know those guys like to talk about, hey, how many people have watched it? 30 million people have seen my videos. Here, a little more than half a million people have seen mine. But and I think it's taken like 13, 14 years, or however old my channel is, 12 years. Right around the same age of the girls that Toots is gunning for, you know. Grass on the field, play ball. They don't show you their money numbers, though. They'll tell you they're rich. They'll tell you they sold their voice to AI. They'll tell you, like Kurt said, he made 4 times as much money selling his voice to AI than he made in his almost 10 years on YouTube. 4 times as much. But he's not showing you any numbers. He'll tell you he used to make multiple 6 figures, drive Porsches, this or that, but he's not telling you what he makes. He'll put up screenshots or numbers from his views, his watch hours, anything like that. Move a couple columns over, scroll over, and screenshot your income. Go to lifetime income, you know, or income for 2025, 2024, you know. Why don't you show that? You brave soul, you. These guys should be ashamed of themselves. Now, you've seen my numbers. Do I have super chats? No super chat, no Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. There's no donations. There's no third-party payment. There's nobody, hey, thanks for that. There's none of that here. There's none of that here. But apparently they have no problem with taking money from strangers for doing what they do, which is not working and sitting in front of a phone or a computer and just blathering on about whatever shit. And they're okay taking money for that. Yet they can't figure out how to take money for the church, for Pastor Gary and rehab with the men. And I've come on here, I don't know, a month ago, more than a month ago, I told you people exactly how you can donate money that will get to that men's rehab center like that. And you can donate it through Pastor Gary or his wife Nora. They have like a Linktree thing on the internet, and it goes to all their social medias and how to donate and all that. Why doesn't he just tell his viewers that? Like, what's his angle? Both of them brothers, are they trying to get a cut of it? Like, just put up Pastor Gary's shit and have people donate to it. And I think he's also affiliated with, let me just think, International Association of Grace Ministries, and you can scroll down to Pastor Gary and Nora, who are missionaries in Ecuador. You know, like, they run I think it's called Church on the Beach in Salinas. You can donate to them. just send them your money. 100% of your money will go to them. Why do these guys say that it's a priority to figure out a way, and that he's got people in his chat who he's going to leave anonymous right now that are helping with him with figuring out a way that donations can be made for the men in that rehab center, which apparently now he's taking credit for getting beds in there. Like he had something to do with that. You know, now there's more beds, so the men ain't 3 to a cot anymore having a fucking party. No, they each have their own bed or cot or something. And I don't think he bought that. I think he did make sure to tell everybody that he gave $50 to somebody in a hardware store that was working on the rehab. But again, they broadcast all their good deeds. And now it seems to me that he's taking credit for all those beds being there, yet he will not tell anybody how to donate to Pastor Gary and his wife Nora. Like, put their shit out there, man. People will donate. Do you know how many people I saw in this guy's chat tonight wanting to donate money, and he just kept telling them that it doesn't have a way, but they're going there Wednesday, you know, with the fucking sandwiches, and they're going to come up with something. Listen, you act like you're fucking, what are you huffing? What the fuck are you huffing, man? It's an act. It's a fucking act. I told you people how you could donate. I told you a month or so ago. You can't figure it out. Ask fucking Gary. You're down there with him. All I can see is all the information all over the internet about how to donate. You fucking clowns can't figure that out. The guy that can't delete his Facebook. The guy that can't figure out how to have an internet signal to go live, yet in less than an hour later, his brother is live crystal clear from the same fucking spot he's in. Like, this is baloney. Get rid of the technology, man. You're not cut out for it. And stop asking for donations. It makes you look pathetic. After you come on, you brag about how you've hit the lottery, you've struck it rich, you've made 4 times as much as you made on YouTube just selling your voice to AI. But now you're saying AI is evil. You're saying AI is evil and this and that, but you've made all this money off it. And still, whether you ask or not, you're leaving the option there for people to send you money. Who the fuck does that? What kind of Christians are you? On that, people, I'm going to go. And I'm sorry this video, if it's sped off looking, or maybe I'll just leave it. Enjoy the show. And if you watched it this far, make sure to leave me a dislike. Don't leave me a like. Don't let me catch you leave me a fucking like on this video. Dislike it. And if you want, unsubscribe. No, don't, people. I'm trying to get my numbers up. Have a good night. We're going to be talking about, we got a couple things we're going to be talking about this week, but it's early in the week. We'll be back when it's not busy here anymore. Got a lot of sandwiches to make, and I got cats to feed. Have a great night, people, and fuck that guy.